Okay, welcome back. It's to the Breakfast Show on RT TV. And we had a swell time with Mike Mexicano on the Blogs Run. I hope you guys learned one or two things from that segment. All right, guys, we have a guest in the house. He goes by the name The Dream Maker, and he's also an animator. Great to have you on the show.
The Dream Maker, welcome.
So, how did you come about that name, Dream Maker? It's actually unique.
I guess all my life I've been a pioneer, and I've pioneered several things, and I love having dreams, making dreams and creating stuff. So what better name to have than the Dream Maker?
Than the Dream Maker, fantastic stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you, growing up for you, what kind of cartoons did you watch?
Wow.
What did you grow up on?
Voltron, Super Ted, Fraggle Rock, everything Sesame in the 80s, Street. I guess. Maybe I chunked it up.
So how has it influenced your kind of career path you've chosen?
Oh, well, it made me a very fun person. I love having fun, and that's why I do what makes me, happy. And that's what animation and creativity generally does to me, or for me. It was very fun, growing up, seeing all those stuff, and seeing things come alive. Things drawn just come alive and jump at you, and then they are moving. Sometimes I feel like a god when I watch things that, is animated out there.
Okay, before we came on, I was watching one of your clips right now, and I'm going to ask you this sincerely: how long does it take to actually put a full-length animation like that together? Like, how long?
Oh, well, first of all, it depends on the team that you have. I have one of the best animation teams right now in my studio, Spoof Animations studios.
We're coming to Spoof. We're still coming to Spoof.
Yeah. So what we are saying is actually exclusive, and I must tell you, this is the first time anyone is seeing it.
Is that a round of applause?
Yes. Thank you.
So it's the first time something like this is done in Nigeria, and this actually took us like 3 weeks, to do.
How many hours or how many minutes is the whole package?
About 10 minutes.
Okay.
So to tell you how gruesome it is to do, animation.
10 minutes took you 3 weeks.
3 weeks thereabouts, yeah.
Wow. So what inspires you guys? How do you guys derive inspiration, while trying to build up an animation and all that?
Yeah, when you have this talent in you, and you have, these ideas in your head, and you just want to create, what inspires us is to see these things come alive. Something that was drawn begins to move on screen, and then when people tell you, oh, Ayo, that's great, that was nice, we loved it, we enjoyed it, and that's the fun of it, that's the beauty of it. It's funny, we creative people, sometimes we derive joy even more than the handshake and the thank you, than even the money that we get afterwards. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Making people happy, making people smile, that's what keeps us going.
You said something about money. Like, let's talk about money. I like money. How creative has this been? Has this been putting a lot of money in your pocket since you started it, or you're just doing this out of the love for it? Or has it been rewarding financially?
First of all, I would say never work at a job that you do not enjoy. So I began this, with the joy and the passion that I have. Okay. Right now we have a staff strength, or an animation strength, of about 8 animators and creative people. We've been on for 8 months, and yeah, it's been a bumpy ride like every startup business. But I must tell you right now, Spoof Animation has become one of the top animation companies in Nigeria currently.
Wow.
So financially rewarding, I wouldn't say I have the latest 2016 Hummer Jeep outside. But then I must tell you, I'm happy, I'm refreshed, I'm great to wake up in the morning, and then, yeah, you have one or two changes in your bank account once in a while.
You see how modest it is, 1 or 2 changes. So, okay, so if you were not doing this, Ayo, really, if you were not an animator, what else do you think you would be doing? What else do you see yourself doing?
What else do I see myself doing? What I will do when I retire from this?
No, let's not.
If you were not an animator.
I'll probably go back to heaven and say, God, you need to write the script again.
Wow.
Is it that serious?
This is what I love doing.
Wow.
I can do this over and over and over. Yes, I was at work till like 10 yesterday, still doing this. I didn't feel like going home. My wife was calling me, Ayo, come home now. I was like, babe, I need to finish this scene. And that's just it. That's just it for me.
Tell us, how has been the acceptance so far here in Nigeria? Do you think animators are respected with their creativity and all of that?
Yeah, in the past, it was a bit tough, but right now with the advent of social media, Zuckerberg was in town yesterday, and, social media has made the world very global. So now the world can appreciate what we have here, you know. And also there's an event I started called Lagos Comicon, which is coming up on September 17. It has also changed the landscape of the industry and how people actually see animation, comics, and even gaming generally in Nigeria. So right now, the reception is very good. I have younglings coming into my office and say, look, we want to learn animation. Parents calling me and say, look, just put them through. You know, so it tells you that more people are taking note of this and more people are going into it. Okay,
talking about Lagos, let's talk about Lagos Comicon. Yeah. I think it's the 5th edition you're about to do.
This is the 5th edition, yeah.
When it started, was it just a dream? You're like, okay, let's just pack some animators together, or you actually had a meeting with some guys and like, let's start this, let's do this, because at that time you started, I'm sure there were not a lot of people wanted to delve into that kind of business. Like, look, it's not going to make us money. Why are we doing it? What were the challenges you experienced?
Okay, it's like this. I woke up one morning, I was having my meditation, and then I just heard, do Comic-Con.
You just heard?
Just heard.
A voice.
You just heard?
Yes. So, and that was another dream I had, you know. So it was a dream at that time. I had nothing, that was 5 years ago. I had practically nothing to organize an event of this magnitude.
Wow.
But I said, this voice which is God anyway.
Must be the voice. Must be the voice.
And when I hear that voice, I always try to obey that voice. So I picked up my pen, did some sketches, and cleared out my bank account that year. And the first one was done. And the herald was so much, the clapping, the awards, the mentions, people saying, look, this is what Nigeria needs right now. And here we are 5 down.
Wait, 5 years ago, were you married then?
Yes, I was married.
Okay, and
that was my first year in marriage.
Okay, when you were clearing the account, was she like, oh, nice one, nice
right
one.
on.
You know, and that's one thing I would say. You need to build trust in your partner. You know, we've dated for like 8 years. She's the love of my heart, love of my life. I love her, and I don't know where I would be.
Are you watching? Her. He loves you. He's saying it now.
You know, I don't know where I would be without her right now, because she really inspired and motivated me to take risks. You know, so she said, look, babe, if that's what God said you should do, I'm behind you. And I can assure you, she hasn't regretted it.
Wow.
So do you have any high moments in your career so far that you actually achieved and you had that big smile?
Yeah, like one of your best jobs yet.
Yeah.
One of my highest moments now is being on this station, you know, talking about this. For me, I believe, you know, we shine every year, so I don't like looking at what I've done. I like, you know, dreaming for bigger things and, you know, having more things to achieve.
Okay, Spoof what?
Spoof Animations.
Spoof Animations. Now, I'm sure right now with the advent of what you started, a lot of animators are springing up every day. What's standing Spoof Animations out from every other one we have out there?
Now, what stands us apart is the culture. You know, you come into Spoof and you just want to animate. You know, the love for animation. We love animation. We're not just doing this. Everyone, we are doing it because we love it. We are doing it because it's something we feel we are destined for. We're not doing it because we want somebody to bring the money and all that. So when you come, the culture, the team spirit, the love, and I think that's what lacks in most businesses, because when that is lacking, you know, sees people, you know, jettison the company or jettison the dream at one point. So the love is there, the culture, and we work hard. We work hard. So, yeah. Okay, now you're gonna mention some of your characters, your cartoon characters from Spoof Animations for me, and you're gonna tell me which superpower they all have individually. Not now, but before we do that, let me open the phone lines to anybody who wants to be part of the show. The phone numbers is 070-0000-R2TV. I'm gonna take that one more time. 070-0000-R2TV. You can call in and be part of the show. You can talk to the Dreammaker. You can talk to me. And you can talk to this fine yellow purple beside me. Now let's talk about your characters, your cartoon characters. Just give it like 3 and what special powers they have. Okay. Well, for Spoof right now, because we believe in focus as well, we like focusing. We have just one major action comic hero that we call Vantage.
Vantage.
Okay.
Vantage. You know, the guy is awesome, and you know, the guy has guns and stuff. And the sweet thing about him is he's a guy who became a superhero because of love.
Because of what?
Of love.
That's like a Titanic story. You're saying?
That's deep. That's deep. So you know, some months after he came to Nigeria to do his introduction, he's a Nigerian living abroad. His fiancée was kidnapped.
Oh, okay.
months to getting married. So he had to come back to Nigeria to look for his...
So it's not as if he has any special power, but he can just shoot.
He can shoot, he has gadgets, he can...
Does he wear a cape?
No, he doesn't. He wears a power pack suit.
What color?
Red and black.
Wow.
Stealth.
Nice, nice. So
How do you guys develop the character? Do you have like script writers, that talk about the characters, each characters you want to develop?
Yeah, we have script writers, we have artists, we have illustrators, we have colorists, we have animators. It's a full team.
Okay.
So division of labor is something we also do. We also have a character called Area Daddy.
Okay, that's
Area
interesting.
Daddy,
What's it about?
It's a dysfunctional family of a Nigerian ex-military man who is trying to keep his home together and make them still live in the past.
Okay.
So he hates technology, he hates all those things. He's African. So he wants to look, you people must be African. You eat African food. He doesn't buy the latest cars because he doesn't believe in that. He just wants to live in the African of the past. Wow. So the series is an animated series that tries to blend what the future is and don't let's forget the past as well. So Area Daddy tries to remind us of what the past, the African culture that we all love and enjoy.
Okay, now, I was going to ask you this earlier now. The Nigerian music scene. Okay, everybody wants to be in their own video. Nobody wants to do animation. They're like, okay, I want them to see my face. I have to be the star of the show. Yeah. And the only person I've seen do that successfully is Lagbaja back in the days.
Then Ijoya, Wed MC.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Wed MC did it too. Now, do you think the Nigerian music scene, the Nigerian musicians, do you think they are ready to embrace animation?
Right now, we're working on a music video for a musician. I won't mention his name, but it's to soon be out. It's going to be big. So I think that the challenge that animation has, it's a bit expensive. Unlike a regular music video, you just go in front of some flowers, carry some carrots, take some girls shaking their bum-bums, and it's done. The next week it's out. Live, and it's, but animation takes time. Sometimes a music video could take like maybe 3 weeks, and it's relatively expensive. Although at Spoof we are trying to make the cost of animation very cheap.
Talking about relatively expensive, so like how much? I'm a musician now. I want to shoot my music video. My music video should be like 3 to 4 minutes. How much do you think that will cost me? Let them have an idea.
I think right now you could actually do that with the same budget that you do a regular music video. That's what we can do right now.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm going to disagree. I should disagree with you. Do you know you can actually shoot a music video for like 300,000 naira now?
Yes, we can give you animation. It's about concepts. It's about concepts, about what you want to see in your music video. So if you just want to be dancing and just having some kids run around, then you could do it for that price. But if you want something more tech, something more, Walt Disney then you need to.
Then you'll be talking millions.
You'll be talking millions.
But
so averagely between maybe 300,000 to maybe 1.5 million.
Wow! But have you had musicians come to you like, oh, we want to do this? Have you had
idea?
Yeah, we have one we're working right now. So we're in the process of getting more.
Oh, you want to tell us he or her name? Oh, the person's not an A-list.
It's not really an A-list artist. Yeah.
But when it comes,
so hopefully A-list artist, please call me.
Okay, I was going to ask you something again. Okay, now this is really interesting. It's really nice because I see your passion for what you do. I see you really love what you do. But were your parents always in support of this? Because you went to school. I'm sure you went to school. You studied something. My son, go and get a job. What is all this animation thing you're doing? Were they always in support of this dream of yours? Yeah. Did they at any time say, no, you can't do this. You have to go and get a job. You have to go and work in the bank, a white-collar job. Were they always in support of this?
My story is a bit quite funny because my dad is an artist, so I began drawing at the age of 6, 7.
Makes it easier.
So I didn't have any problem with that. But the problem I had was because artists weren't really celebrated back then in the 70s, 80s, I didn't want to do art. So I went to sciences. So I came out, I graduated as a microbiologist, and then one day while I was in the lab in the hospital, I was trying to take some blood. My doctor just told me, like, Ayo, you're not supposed to be here.
Wow.
And then that was when it dawned on me that, look, you need to be where you are happy. You need to be, and for me...
Were you sad at that point, being a microbiologist and all? Were you having a sad look on going to work and all of that?
Not really. When you keep making mistakes at your job, then you begin to know that...
this is not for you.
You should reconsider.
You should reconsider. So I think if you're out there, if you're in a job and you feel you're not really being celebrated or you feel you're not fully fulfilled, just leave. There's much more out there for you. You don't have to just stay in that place and say because of the money you are being paid. You just move on and find your life, find your destiny, find your
what makes you
dream.
happy. I always sound like an inspirational speaker.
Yeah,
like,
motivational speaker.
Do you do that too on the sideline?
Yeah, in my other life, I do that as well. So I motivate young kids. Yeah, I speak at schools, speak in churches. You know. Yeah.
So any favorite comic book while growing up that you enjoyed reading that inspired the kind of animations you do right now?
I grew up on comics, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, you know, and the Marvel Disney type, you know, comics. So I grew up on that, and that probably informed my superhero type.
What's that your own alter ego? What's that superhero you always wanted to be?
Like if you had to create an animation about yourself, what would it be?
The Dream Maker.
Oh, God.
It's all about the dream maker. So what would the dream maker be doing?
Well, we'll be helping people discover their purpose and help them to, you know, to fight evil thoughts within them.
Okay, quickly, Ayo, you're going to talk to the camera right now. Tell everybody what the Lagos Comicon, because I think everybody should come there. It's free for all, isn't it?
It's free. It's
for
free.
all. So everybody can come there, learn, share ideas and stuff. So just tell them what the Lagos Comicon is all about and how we can reach you on any of your social media handles.
Okay, well, the Lagos Comicon is the biggest geek event in sub-Saharan Africa.
Okay.
It's happening on the 17th of September, 2016 at the Necker Hall. It's free, and you can check us up at www.lagoscomiccon.com or just follow us on Facebook at Lagos Comicon. And follow me at Ayo Dream Maker on Twitter and Ayo Dream Maker Elegba at Facebook.
Ayo, thank you so very much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to everyone who's been part of the show. What cartoon did you watch when you were growing up?
Cinderella.
It's Willy.
No, Cinderella. I love Cinderella.
Oh, you remember Willy, don't you? All right, thank you everybody for being part of the show. Without you people, definitely we can't be here.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much for being here. Thank you to Simeon for coming on earlier. Thank you to Ayo for being here. The breakfast show will definitely be back tomorrow. Yeah? If you miss it today, there's a repeat broadcast. Don't worry. Yes, myself, Miles, the 8th wonder of the world, and
Join us. Au revoir.
Bye.